It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. From Target Field in Minneapolis, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Minnesota Twins. And on the hill in this one, Joe Ryan. What's the word on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Going to count 1 and 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. See you later. A solo shot. And now they're out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes are high, energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
There's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Keishel throws to first in time.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
That's a strike.
Well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. But the Mariners draw first blood here on this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the American League. Back in Minnesota and taking the ball for Seattle. George Kirby. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Ball two.
This one in the air, right field. Penzone on the move. Base hit as he pulls up short. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The center fielder.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Kirby keeping him close. 0-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Now a quick throw to first.
He's in there.
Back in on a dive. Walker matched a homer in his last game. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Late on that fastball.
Ball.
And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here for the third game of the division series. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. Close, but called the ball. Ball one. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Rob Refsnyder.
High.
Refsnyder wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge.
No, that's down.
And he walked
Ball
him.
4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Man at first, Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners.
Hurry.
Oh,
No,
he doesn't
that's
get
the
the
ball.
call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. On the ground, Clemens. Keyshaw for 1, and that's 2. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 1 and the Twins nothing. This is the American League Division Series on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight
Batting
strikeouts.
5th, the shortstop, Lopez.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Kirby, a former All-Star, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. And a base hit into right. And the tying run is on base.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Kirby keeping an eye on him. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
Man at second. Left field. Arozarena after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Twins wind up stranding 1. We've played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back at Target Field and stepping in for the Mariners, Miles Mastrobuoni. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Tap to first. He'll do it himself, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Ball.
Backed off the plate that time.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's a 3-0. And there's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And he grounds one to the right side. Keishel gets it to first. 2 down.
Up next for Seattle.
2 down, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And the 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. It's the Mariners 1 and the Twins nothing. Back in Minnesota, and now the Twins catcher, Victor Caratini. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under this one. 1 down.
Ball 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. That
Ball
misses.
3.
Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Full count now.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's the left fielder, Austin Martin. Quick move to first. Clemens dives back in safely. This one popped up. Naylor under it. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Ball.
And 1-2. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 3rd game of the division series. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. That one fouled off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. And you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in game 3 of this American League Division Series. Swing and a ball popped up. Keishel under it. And there's one away.
Up next for Seattle,
Julio Rodriguez. Now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Rodriguez.
No.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. One out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner.
Ball outside.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout. Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 2-2 now. Fastball is outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Tying run is at first. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. So now 1-2.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Wallner on at first. Nobody out. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through a pretty high leverage spot right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And next for Minnesota, Otto Lopez.
No, inside.
Out towards right center field. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He comes across to score, and the Twins tie it up.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Quick toss to first, and he's back in on a dive. Runners on the corners, no outs. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Grabs it on the run. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And they've taken the lead here in Game 3. Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
Here's Josh Bell. Fly to left his first time. And that's outside. Ball one.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
That's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Cody Clemens. Walked his first time. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Casey Legumina, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Bizzardo also getting ready. That one catches the corner for a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That's off the inside corner. Full count now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 on, 2 outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We played 4. It's the Twins 2 and the Mariners 1. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Ryan back to work. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that one handled. Tosses to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Ball 2.
The M's trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-2 now. Into the outfield, base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, Mastrobuoni.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. That one ripped. And now maybe extra bases. Arozarena flies around third. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the ditch. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
No, too low.
Pickoff move to second. Mastrobuoni back on a dive. Man at second. Now a pop-up on the infield. Clemens. And that's the third out. Mariners lead 1. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Austin Martin. On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. 1 pitch and 1 out. Buxton wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one not close. And 1-1.
Ball.
Late on that fastball.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that's ball four.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout. New pitcher for the Mariners, Casey Legumina.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Larner, the next to hit, takes outside. Legumina, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019.
Ball two.
There's a strike. Larner thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. 3-1 now. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Twins wind up back here in a close one. And a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So digging in, Cal Raleigh. In the air to left center. Martin should have this one. One away. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder,
Dominic Canzone will hit next.
Hee-haw!
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
No,
really
that's
good
a ball.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 2-2. What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Otto Lopez. Otto line out towards center. And there's one down. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Matt Brash, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Ball.
Outside
Ball
low. 3-1. Foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Josh Bell, the next Twin up to hit.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Strike 2. And that one ripped into right. That is the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Looking to get the tying run on base. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bell steps on the bag. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Twins holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Deal 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Popped up. Keishel under it. That's out number 2.
Up next is Seattle.
Rob Refsnyder getting ready to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
He goes down looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Twins 2 and the Mariners 1. This is the American League Division Series on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Edward Bizzardo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Very high with that one. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Yeah, that's too high.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
No.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. 3rd game of the division series. We're at the top of the 8th. Miles Mastrobuoni digs in now. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Taylor Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ball, go.
Right through there for a strike. And fouled off. The Twins trying to hold a 1-run lead here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game.
Ball.
The Twins holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 3. Going to count 1-2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Ball,
executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Nice grab. And they get the out. Nobody left for Seattle, and they trail it here 2-1. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gabe Spire. Ball one low. Late with the swing there.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Matt Brash getting ready to go. Ferrer also throwing. The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Ball 2.
Got him swinging. Down go the Twins. We go to the 9th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-1. Tapped softly to the right side. Flips it. Got him. Nice play.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
The right fielder, number 8, Dominic Canzone.
That's in for a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball.
The Twins trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive. And this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. In there. He's safe.
Hey.
A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he...
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the throw. Save! In comes the run from second. We are tied at 2. And a big swing and a miss. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Now a quick throw to first. Rodriguez back in on a dive. On the ground, a second, might be 2. And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. So now the DH spot, Rob Refsnyder. There's the strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. Good job at damage control right there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Jose A. Ferrer.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fought off foul. And now the 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Keishel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1 strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ball.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Bell trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. 1-2. High fly ball lifted into near right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. Twins on to extra innings. And stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena.
No.
A little out front there as he swings through it. This one in the air, center field. Buxton in position. And a quick out, number 1.
No.
That's in there. That's strike 1. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now, J.P. Crawford. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. It bangs off the wall. Throws to second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Outside. Ball 1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Man on second, 2 down. And that's off the outside edge. 3 balls, no strikes. Base hit! Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores.
That turned out to be a very one-sided at bat. Pitcher fell behind right away and never had a chance to get back in it. Add some salt to the wound with that swing coming on a 3-0 pitch. We're going back and forth in this one, Boog.
The 0-1. That one lifted to left. Martin in and to his right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andres Munoz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Caratini leading things off and takes a strike. Just missed. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to, but he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
That one misses. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
The 0-1. Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Outside with a breaking ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. So they're down to their final out. Austin Martin, the next twin up to hit.
Ball.
And
Ball
another
2.
ball. The next offering misses. Ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And that drops in for a strike. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Quick move to first.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Ball one, no strikes. Runner on the go. And fouled off. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Hey, save! And the tying run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. Ball game. And they are moving on. And the Twins walk it off to win the series. And they're on to the ALCS. And the Twins have advanced. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.
For Chris Singleton and our MLB The Show crew, I'm John Chomby. This has been the American League Division Series.